Many of you, all of you will remember hearing about Philadelphia police detective Tim Brooks.
And you'll at least remember the incident. It was back in July of last year that he risked his own life coming to the aid of a woman and her 3 children when he jumped into the Delaware River to save them following that deadly duck boat accident we talked so much about. He is a hero, and he is here this morning.
Good to see you.
Congratulations.
Congratulations on the Congressional Medal of Honor.
From the Society.
From the Society. It's not the Congressional Medal of Honor. It's called the Citizen Service Before Self-Honors.
Yeah.
And it's awarded by the Congressional Medal of Honor Society.
Exactly. We know what that is, and there it is right there.
Yes.
Very, very few humans in our country receive that.
Yes.
Were you beaming with pride?
Ecstatic. It was a very humbling experience, and like I've been saying all along, this isn't just mine. This belongs to the Philadelphia Police Department.
Yeah.
I did my actions as a Philadelphia cop. I would do it again.
Right.
And I think any other cop, given the situation that I was faced with, I'm a victim of circumstance.
Let's go back to July, to the situation that you were faced with.
We all remember that day.
Yeah, and we have footage of it. We'll show you again, like you don't. Of course you remember this.
So then you heard it on the scanners, or what happened?
Over police radio. Came over police radio.
You heard that a barge had hit a duck boat.
Yes.
And you happened to be down there in that area?
I work at ATF's Arson Explosive Task Force.
Where is that?
Customs
out of the Customs House on 2nd Street.
Yeah.
And myself, an ATF agent, and another detective were getting into our cars to go out and do an interview.
So you see
when it came out.
You see people struggling in the river.
Yes.
Now, you're not trained in scuba or anything like that.
No.
You got to make... How quickly did you make the decision? I'm going in to the Delaware River.
Did you just jump in?
I took my gun off and took my wallet and cell phone off and handed them to my partner. And
you jumped in?
And I went. So.
Well, are you a pretty good swimmer?
I'm confident in my abilities. That's one of the things. And 2 things came into play in my decision. A, I was confident in my swimming abilities.
Okay.
And the other part is I knew that there were other cops, other firemen there that have my back. And that's part of why we do and why this department is so good, is that I knew that there were other people there that if something happened to me while I was in there, I would be taken care of.
Did your eye go to this woman and the 3 children? They're not all her kids, but one of her kid, and the other 2 children. You had your eye on them, the adult and the 3 children?
Yes, they were a little bit offshore, trying to get to a pylon that was in the middle of the river, or off to the side,
and
they were having some problems.
I can understand. You see that water, and I can't even imagine jumping in it. What is it like? I mean, is it murky? Was it tough to swim? I mean, what was it like for them?
The currents were pretty strong, but it wasn't too bad. I didn't think about the murkiness or anything like that. I mean, I just
think about those kids.
I just focused on the kids.
Yeah, absolutely.
Focused on the kids.
Wow.
It was July, but was the water cold?
No.
Dirty.
It was 100-some degrees out that day.
It sure was. I remember that. All right, here is the citation that you received.
Yes.
Are you still in touch with this mother and the 3 children?
Yes.
How are they doing?
They're doing fine. Matter of fact, if I can show you this.
Did she make the case, too?
She made the case. She made the case.
The
little girl was at the ceremony. And
where was the ceremony?
Down in Washington, D.C. at the Too Many Unknown Soldiers on Arlington National Cemetery.
Wow.
And she came up to me right after the ceremony and handed me that. And it was quite an emotional moment for all of us involved.
How old is she?
She's 10.
She's 10.
She's 10.
That is just as special as the one around your neck.
Yes, it is. I wore that, and I asked one of the Congressional Medal of Honor recipients if it was okay if I wore them both. And he said, "Kid, don't take that off." He said, that means, that's from the heart. That's from the heart.
Yeah. Were you crying like a baby?
I was crying like a 2-year-old.
Yes. Do you have kids?
No.
Isn't that sweet?
That
is sweet. Very, very sweet.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
You're a hero, man.
Thank you.
Wow.